What's going on with the trace order? Oh, let me hear. Let me hear. Let me hear. Let me hear. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to hear. Let me hear. Give me the goddamn radio. That's too close to your butt. Oh, the trace order was motor faulted. Must have been motor faulted. You stop? No, you didn't, nigga. No. Oh, somebody. So he did call it up. I didn't hear it. You should hear what I'm on the floor. It'd be funny to me. It'd be annoying hearing them go back and forth. I'd be chiming in. They was already just gone. I'm about to say, enough two was just gone. Say what up to the chat. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Say what up to the chat. It's like, who that? Hey, that's what they asked you. That's what they asked me to ask you. Look at my phone. They said, who that? They said, who that? Alright, chat. Let's talk Naruto Shippuden. We're gonna go. We go. We're gonna go with my boy Asuma. We're gonna go with my boy Asuma right here. Asuma first. Why you had to kill my boy Asuma off? The only character in Shippuden that was part of the. What was he part of? The 13 great fires nation lords. Had to kill my boy off. Had the monk jutsu, the Buddhist hands. The only character in the verse that smoked. Think about it. Who else smoked after my boy Asuma? Nobody. He wasn't smoking cigarettes. That boy was blazing that gas. He's smoking that gas. And then he gonna put him in the picture right next to one of the motherfuckers that killed him. Nah, I'm up there somewhere. Yeah, there you go. My boy Lord Josh. Let's talk about my boy Lord Joshua. Oh boy, my boy Lord Joshua. I ain't gonna lie to you. One of the funniest characters in the whole verse. I will kill you. I will kill all of you. And I'm gonna sacrifice y'all to my boy Lord Joshua. My God, Lord Joshua. Only people in the whole verse got the powers of Lord Joshua. I'm not. That's not a good ratio. Hundreds of thousands of people that died try to be a part of Lord Joshua, and only two people got it. That's not a good ratio for me, man. That's like 1.0%. That's less than the curse mark. I'd rather get bit in the neck by the curse mark. At least I got a 10% chance. Who else you want to talk about? Let's talk about 10-10. 10-10. The weapon specialist. Um, how are you supposed to be a weapon specialist and your taijutsu is not even on par with Lee or on par with, you know what I'm saying? If you're a weapon specialist, your taijutsu got to be on par with Lee. You know, uh, who is that? Who's on? Who am I talking about? What I'm talking about right here? What I'm talking about? Guy Sensei. You know what I'm saying? Yo, taijutsu got to be stellar, bro. And your most powerful jutsu is summoning weapons to rain down that you use to hit your enemy with. And you're not even like that. It ain't even like your weapons got poison, paralyzation. You know what I'm saying? No, what's that? Paper bombs on them. None. You just throwing regular kunai. When a kunai ever hit somebody? This man Kakashi caught a kunai between their hands to save Naruto. That's the only time I seen a kunai hit somebody. Well, when y'all ever seen a kunai hit somebody? Never. Never. Alright, let's talk about my boy Orochimaru. My boy Orochimaru. I ain't gonna lie, if I was getting trained by one of the Sons, it gotta be my boy Orochimaru, bro. That's just me personally. So we're gonna start with my least favorite option to do, train by Lady Sonata, medical ninjutsu, top medical ninjutsu, which you're gonna learn how to save your comrades, redirect some stroke point. This would be great to learn from if you had a Byakugan. So not only could you see the chakra points, you could connect and reconnect chakra points by learning with Tsunade. And you could heal things that not a normal medical ninja could just detect. You feel me? Um, you get the hundreds, what's it, thousands sealing jutsu. You know what I'm saying? So you good with that. Um, what else? What else you gonna get? Strength. So you won't be able to knock a dude's block off. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have immense power, speed, durability, medical ninjutsu, instant healing. That goes great with a Byakugan. You feel me? If I had a Byakugan, I might consider, keywords might consider learning from Tsunade. At least a little bit. At least a little something, something. Feel me? Like on some Kakashi level uh learning uh like Naruto did. And he was just trying to learn the changing chakra uses from Kakashi. You feel me? That type of level training you take from her. You feel me? But yeah, she's my least favorite choice to get trained from. Even though her summoning is the strongest summoning in the verse. That big white uh, slime, only her and um, Tsunade and Sakura was only able to average access 10% of her true form. And 10% was enough to be able to fight the toad and the snake at the same time. So imagine if you could do 100% of her power, bruh. Not only could you save everybody in your village, you like just summon her on top of somebody's squish. Feel me? Um, now that you hear and I'm talking about it, right? Who do you think is the most powerful summoning?
Natsuyu.
I just talked about her.
Natsuyu.
I was just talking about her.
If not Natsuyu, then it's
It ain't no other.
if it's not Natsuyu, then it's fucking Hiruzen something.
The monkey?
The Monkey King.
The monkey? Yeah.
Yeah.
The most powerful summoning has to go to Tsunade.
Huh?
Tsunade.
I mean, considering it's only a fraction
That's
of
what
her
I'm saying.
actual.
Her, and what's her name was only able to average access 10% of her.
That girl.
Yeah, only access 10% of her.
Yeah, no,
And she was just as big as the snake and the toad.
If it ain't Natsuyu, then it's fucking it's the Monkey King.
It gotta be her. Imagine that thing 10 times bigger. Not only are you saving your village,
No. They only were able to summon 10% of her. That's
Exactly.
80 times bigger. 80 times bigger. Not 10. Bigger 10 times.
10 times 10.
Nah, fuck it.
Yeah.
How many was it?
Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about right now?
That's why it's
So the Aaron?
Dog.
I heard.
Dog.
I heard. I was like, why did Trace would have kept going down? And Tatiana was covering him. I just heard y'all going back and forth on the radio.
Dog.
But yeah, I was talking about Naruto. You know, I'm talking about my. I was here live. There was two people in here. They had left. But we were talking about who you get trained by. And I said the only way I would get trained by Tsunade if I had a Byakugan. And that's only on like.
Why Byakugan? Oh,
let me finish. That's only on like Kakashi level, changing chakra nature, what he did with fucking Naruto type training. You know, he's still training with Jiraiya, but like, you feel me?
Kakashi showed more to Naruto than Jiraiya. Boy. At the same time, though, look how many people Jiraiya trained versus the other two.
Okay, you got a point. But my thing is, right, the only reason why I say Byakugan and I would want to learn from her if I had one, like possibly even a little bit. Not even I don't even want her to be trained by in in any sense. But if I had to be Byakugan, I would want to learn some stuff. I'd rather get trained by Kabuto.
Oh,
Motherfucker, he's on the same level as her. And remember when, as Lady Tsunade, as part of medical ninja. And he's a great ass spy.
Wait a minute. I don't. In terms of medical ninjutsu, I think Kabuto surpasses her.
You do?
Let me tell you this.
Okay.
The part where.
Wait. Let me think it was the same part.
Did you forget about the part where?
Yeah, he's not the only one, man. I'm not the only one that thinks that. But yeah, going back to our argument, right? I feel like you were just about to say that Kabuto's a better medical ninja than her. Well, I'm gonna say my second reasoning first, and then I'm gonna say the reasoning that he was about to say. My second reasoning is she was only famous because of her assistant, who really did all the real surgery and all the real, you know, all the real operations and stuff, while she just overseed it because she was afraid of blood. That's one. Two, I think he was about to just say that Kabuto was better because when she Kabuto with the fucking thing that shut off all his nerves, when he like he wanted to blink his left eye, he'll move his right foot type shit. She cut that shit off. Mind you, no one's supposed to be able to reattach their nervous system so fast. This motherfucker in less than like 3 seconds. I think we had the same idea. Okay, continue. Okay.
When Tsunade and Kabuto first.
Okay.
His first fought. What happened?
She hit that motherfucker with this shit that cut off all his nerves.
That rewires his body.
He said, right, yeah, okay.
How long did it take you to then go from a rewired, fucked up body to being able to
actually fight back? 3 seconds. Damn there. I was just about to say that. I was just saying that.
That's why I think Kabuto is.
He's like, oh, this is my left eye? Let's move my right knee.
Kabuto is superior in medical ninjutsu than Tsunade.
This motherfucker.
At that point.
Well, also, what's her name was doing the surgeries for her? Because she was afraid of blood.
Yeah, boy. During the war arc.
Oh, she got better. Yeah, she got better. Yeah.
Tsunade surpassed.
But yeah, but the Byakugan and medical ninjutsu will go hand in hand because you see the chakra points, all the severed. Mind you, you can cut off when the Byakugan was first submitted. It was supposed to
submitted.
Showed up. Yeah, it was submitted. Showed up. Talked about all of that shit. Okay, all right. Mind you, it was not only supposed to cut off chakra points, but reawaken them and boost chakra points. Meaning it's supposed to boost your chakra flow. It just no one ever did it in the series. So mind you, you get fucking shit chopped off or whatever. Your whole chakra points in this arm is cut off. You reattach it with the medical ninjutsu from Tsunade, but you got the Byakugan to hit. Ding, 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 ding. Now the arm work again. You know what I mean? That's the only reason why if I had a Byakugan, I would want to learn that shit. Because then I'd be even more deadly. Especially, like, even how Kabuto fought. Well, that motherfucker was aiming for shit with a scalpel.
Again, that's the medical
So, yeah. And my second choice, since we got the last choice out of the way, gotta be Jiraiya.
What?
My second choice.
Of what?
Of getting learned. My legendary signing. Who I'll get learned by. You already know my number one.
Yep.
My second one gotta be Jiraiya. I feel like he's gonna build my kit. He's gonna give me an all-around kit based on what I'm good at.
I mean, to be fair though, if you really think about it,
he's gonna teach me the basics.
Hold on. Only Sakura and Naruto were trained by sages.
Wait, what? Sakura and Naruto is only trained by sages? What do you mean?
Jiraiya's non-confirmation had tutors for him.
Okay.
And what was that Monogatari not his forehead?
It is 1,000 sealing, help bring in chakra, nature chakra. So
what
yeah, nature chakra. But so is the curse mark.
What Orochimaru didn't have the curse mark.
He's able to implant it though, and modify it.
But he didn't have it.
But okay, this is what you're not understanding. His essence is in the curse mark, which allows Jugo's nature energy from the curse mark to pull in nature chakra. But him training with the white sage was able to the white snake sage. He trained as a sage, but it wasn't complete. It was like an incomplete mom and pop form. His body wasn't able to handle it. Like if he trained now with the white Zetsu fucking and Hashirama cells, I feel like he could be able to control it because his body's more durable. But his essence with Jugo's essence. Yeah, that's part Hagoromo.
No, it's
Kaguya, which is both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, you're right. That's Haguro mode. That's yeah. That's Kaguya, Hashirama, Ashura, Andrew, all of them niggas. It's all of them. In the purest form, actually. Think about it.
That white Jersey more pure than issue. Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, because they're 50%. Yeah, that's this one.
Nah, bitch, get out of here. Over there.
It ain't over there? I'm tripping. Don't call me no bitch. So, yeah. I mean, you could say, I mean, I'll take that statement.
What?
I'll take that statement.
What did I say?
That Naruto and Sakura were given sage mode by their or trained by actual sages or whatever.
No, I said, not Naruto and Sakura.
Was actually trained by actual sages, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I thought you. Okay, yeah.
I mean, I'll say Orochimaru was an incomplete sage. Jiraiya just made it to a complete. He's not mastered sage, but he was a complete sage. Yeah.
He's more of a sage than
he was a complete sage with mom and pop. But
it's to say that Jiraiya has more sage power than Tsunade, and Tsunade has more than
Orochimaru. Yep. Yeah. I'll say that. I'll say that. And his sage powers that he was getting out was actually a borrowed power from someone else. He just put in his DNA. Orochimaru. He just put his DNA mixed into it. Because it's really Jugo's power. So yeah, I'll take that statement. Because without the curse mark, he didn't really teach him no type of sage.
And even later on, he doesn't have any sage power. One of the ones that requires sage power to thing is Sakura and Naruto.
Yep.
Sakura through the thousand ceiling thing, and Naruto obviously becomes a full-fledged sage.
Yeah, a master sage. Even more.
And he even gets more sage powers from Orochimaru.
That sage is sixth path. That's two different things.
It's still sage power though.
It's
what.
It's a stack.
It's what.
It's a stack.
The Rinnegan is the Sharingan at 2,000 sage power.
I'll take that statement as well. I'll take that statement as well. But yeah, people don't realize that actually the Sage of Sixth Path is actually a power all of its own. It's just a stack that he uses with his Sage powers.
Yeah, but it's also where you can stack it. Yeah.
He said I had a hard time talking. And didn't even finish this. He said, well, it was like a jam on there. Yeah. Hold on, I'm having a hard time talking. It's on the. And then he say that.
What are you saying now? Oh, yeah, how six, fucking, different than regular state code?
Wait, is that different?
Oh, yeah.
What did you say? That's what you said? Yeah.
Said, right?
Yeah. Now I'm saying that's what you was asking me. Yeah, it is different. The Sage of Six Paths is.
That's the consumption of all the tail beasts.
It's the consumption of all the tail beasts. Chakra.
So in reality, Naruto has the Sage of Six Paths chakra. No.
No. No. That's no. I'm not sure. Um, I know it requires all 9 tail beasts for sure, which technically Naruto did not have because he didn't have beasts. He didn't have the 8 tails. He didn't have the 8.
They have from
He,
8 tails.
he
It's
didn't.
still 8-tailed chakra.
He didn't have that until after he died. He had chakra from the other
All the
tail
other
beast.
tail beasts.
Yes, but B still was in control of the 8 tails. Once once Naruto died, and that's when he got the fucking powers from Hagoromo.
One, in order to obtain
Yes. Remember, they couldn't get B's or the 9 tails. They sucked out half the 9 tails, but they couldn't get B's. But that tentacle that they cut off, they threw in there, which is a small percentage of the 8 tails chakra. He never was absorbed by the tree.
No, but remember when you're going around saving all the beasts from
Yeah. Did he save the 8 tails? I don't remember. Was the 8 tails captured? I don't think they ever captured him. And they only had that one tail. That's why it was incomplete. It was incomplete because they had that one tail and only half of the 9 tails. Remember, you need the whole thing for it to be complete. Fuck, that shit just took off on me. Oh! Alright. I don't think they ever caught me. I thought I seen Tatiana walking that way. Oh. Okay. Yeah, finish my point. Alright, so I wanted mine being trained by Jiraiya because depending on what stage of Jiraiya I'm getting, am I getting the pervy, wanna be just protect me, show me a few things Jiraiya, or am I getting motherfucking orphan Jiraiya that fucking felt bad for these orphan training them to be goats, or am I getting the fucking Jiraiya that wants to get stronger when he's training them out for the Buku Jiraiya? Well, like what version of Jiraiya am I getting? Before I answer this question, because right, a lot of those Jiraiya are different in different training. All right, if I'm getting Focus Jiraiya. Yeah, I'm getting a complete kit for one. I'm getting specialized jutsu that's gonna help me, you know, focus on my strengths and make up for my weaknesses. I'm gonna get uh, what else? Actual time training and one-on-one focalization. Um, yeah, focus Jiraiya. I don't mind focus Jiraiya. But fucking, ooh, here practice the jutsu all day while I go fondle these girls. Mind you, I could have been attacked in my practice when I passed out. I could have been attacked by the motherfucking Akatsuki. You supposed to be watching me. You somewhere down in the motherfucking hookah lounge chasing after booty. You know what I mean? What are we doing? How are you supposed to be protecting me? You not even around me to protect me. Don't make sense. Don't make no sense to me. Sorry, chap. No. All right. What else did he teach Naruto? He taught Naruto how to break out of Genjutsu, right? But Naruto still fell for ninjutsu when Shisui Ai was putting that nigga's throat. Am I right? And fell for Genjutsu again in KCM form when it came out of his throat. So what are we talking about? How'd you really teach me how to break out of what basic Genjutsu? You taught me how to drink. Okay, you taught me how to break out of basic any nigga, regular nigga Genjutsu. All right, we'll take it. You're not teaching me how to spy or go undercover because when he went after when he went when he went after Pain, right? And that motherfucker just slipped about that toad, right? You ain't teaching me none of them toad jutsus. Imagine Naruto has some of them toad jutsus. I want to just be Sasuke going and investigating shit. You know what I'm saying? Or even my shadow clone. I can get a 10% shadow clone. Motherfucker pull off some infantry toad jutsus. All my kit. Feel me? I'm impervious. You know what I'm saying? I'm breaking into other enemy nations. All that shit. KCM ones, KCM twos, toad belly. You know what I mean? He had an oil bomb, whatever one. All that shit. Feel me? Teach me none of that. All you taught me was about a sin gun. And I taught myself that. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even teach me how to make it do it faster like Kakashi did. At least Kakashi was like, you want to learn change the chocolate nation faster? Make a shadow clone. The more shadow clones you make, the faster you learn it. Because the shadow clones is going to XP booster. Jiraiya didn't even think of that. Jiraiya could have had Naruto, motherfucking God. And then 3 years they was together, he could have had Naruto, a God. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it took him what? A few weeks to learn the Rasengan and 1 week of cramming, talking shit to Tsunade. You feel me? Ryan could have had that man as a god. He could have said, hey Naruto, you can make how many shadow clones can you make before you pass out? Man, shadow clone jutsu. Say the motherfucker made like 2,000 of them hoes, right? I'm like, alright, so you gonna keep practicing that. You gonna refine that jutsu, alright? You're going to refine the mass shadow clones you see. We're going to have 500. We're going to take out half the clones, right? Boom. So you don't spend too much chakra dying. Feel me? You're going. So your max is about 2,000, 3,000, whatever. So if you do something 2,000, we're gonna practice only 1,000. We're gonna take 500. We're gonna keep refining the mass shadow clones you see with them 500. That's all they gonna do. Find new ways, mass shadow clone, change the chakra nation. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have 50 of them do this, 100 of them do that, 200 of them do this. You feel me? So now he got like three different mass shadow clone juices he could pull off. He could pull off, you know what I'm saying? And then the other ones, the other 200 just watch over them, like the frog did when he was practicing the stage mode with them three shadow clones. The motherfucking shadow clones start acting up. The other shadow clones put them niggas in line. Feel me? Then the other 500, right? The other 500 clones, right? You take those 500 clones and you had them motherfuckers strictly practice Rasengan. You know what I'm saying? Refine your Rasengan. Refine your Rasengan. That motherfucker could have had a giant Rasengan by the time he met Tsunade, blew her ass out the motherfucking water. You feel me? And and then and then before you know it, you might have like fucked around and did like Baruto did, and fuck around and made a new goddamn Rasengan before he even really maybe had to move. Before he even knew about it. Before he even knew about changing chakra nature, like motherfucking, he had to learn from Kakashi. Jiraiya was fucking that nigga up. He didn't want that nigga to be great.